Alright, here we are at the end of the Black Templars' 5th turn. Land Raider rotated over here, and that was basically the end of the movement. In the shooting phase, Land Raider fired at the devs over here, and I saved. Heavy Bolter fired at the Rhino and did not penetrate or glance. And in the assault phase, I lost combat over there and stuck around with 2 guys, and with this combat I killed all but 1 Templar and piled in as he had 1 left after the no retreat wounds. And that was the end of the Templar's 5th turn. Alright, here we are at the end of the Blood Angel's 5th turn. Had my Ball Predator move over here, and this Rhino rotate, and that was the end of my movement. For shooting, had the Assault Cannon fire at the Land Raider and the devs fire at the Land Raider, and only ended up stunning it. Over here, fired this Storm Bolter and this Storm Bolter at rear armor there and did nothing. Fired this Assault Cannon on side armor and did nothing. So we went right to Assault, where the Emperor's Champion, with his wounding on 2s with a Strength 6 power weapon, killed both of my Assault Marines that were left and consolidated 6. This combat over here, I finally killed the last guy, though it wasn't with any of my power weapons, it was with the normal attacks, and consolidated 1 inches and 2 inches for those units. And that was the end of the 5th turn, and now we're going to roll and see if there's a 6th turn. And there will be. Alright, we're at the end of the Black Templar's 6th turn. As far as movement, the Rhino moved back over here, and otherwise that was the end of movement. For shooting, this fired its Heavy Bolter using Power of the Machine Spirit at the devs and did nothing again. Heavy Bolter by the Razorback in there fired at this Rhino and did nothing again. And in Assault, well, it's pretty evident what happened here. The Emperor's Champion continues to mop up in hand-to-hand. And there he is right there. And I'm about to charge the Emperor's Champion squad though, and hopefully finish up and get a kill point or 2 out of that. But that was the end of the Templar's 6th turn. Alright, here we are at the end of the Blood Angel's 6th turn. Had this Ball Predator just sort of shift over. Had that Razorback sort of chase that Rhino over there. And that pretty much ended my movement. For the shooting, had the Ball Predator and the Devastators fire at the Land Raider again and did absolutely nothing. The Razorback over here fired at the Rhino and immobilized it, weapon destroyed it and shook it. And over here fired the Multi-Melta at the Razorback that's hiding in the building and missed. And that was the end of shooting. And then Assault, over here we had the Emperor's Champion kill off the last 2 members of the original Assault Squad and got a kill point there. And I killed only a single model of the Crusader Squad in that unit and lost combat, but ended up sticking around. And that is the end of the Blood Angel's 6th turn. Now we're going to roll and see if there is a 7th. And there will be a 7th. And here we are at the end of the Templar's 7th turn. And we had the Land Raider move up 6 inches, and the Razorback make its difficult or dangerous terrain test to come out of the ruins there. And in the shooting phase, both the Razorback and the Land Raider fired at the Devastators, killed 3 off, and they passed their leadership to stay. In the Assault phase, all of my guys but 2 died, and I stayed locked in. Actually, there's supposed to be a little bit of piling going on, but we'll take care of that. And that is the end of the Templar's 7th turn. Alright, here we are at the end of the Blood Angel's 7th turn. And as for movement, the Ball Predator moved over here to fire on the Razorback. this rhino moved out of the way to help give it line of sight. As for shooting, ball predator fired at the back of the Razorback and destroyed it. Over here, that Razorback destroyed the rhino finally, and the devs yet again fired in the Land Raider for no effect. And the game ends Blood Angels 10 kill points to the Templars 7 kill points.
Hi, I'm Todd, and we're just talking after the game. Had a lot of fun. Great game. Pretty happy overall with the performance. Ran a few different units this time. Vindicator did okay. Would want to see maybe just a little bit more out of that in future games. May go back to Tank Hunter's Dreadnought. Terminator Squad got cleaned up way too easy. Wasn't too happy with that. The massive assault over here, just, too many power weapons. With these Blood Angels coming after me, they clean my guys up too easy. But overall, great game, fun game. Pretty happy with the performance. Maybe have to go back to the drawing board, tweak a few things out, and try it again.
How's it going? It's Dave. Had a lot of fun. It was a great game. The whole combat, the 30 versus 15, was pretty crazy. Ended up doing 13 power weapon wounds and 21 normal wounds in that combat, and still ended up getting my ass handed to me. So that was a lot of fun. Let's see. Didn't like the way the devs performed, the Devastator Marines, but I guess that's what happens when you fire a Land Raider for 4 or 5 turns. MVP of the game for me would definitely have to be the Vanguard veterans. They came in, used Descent of Angels and Heroic Intervention to assault the 5 Templar Terminators and picked all of them up in one round of combat, so that was awesome. And then they took a Demolisher round in the face and most of them died, so that pretty much sucked. I was hoping they were going to be able to do a little bit more, but otherwise I had a lot of fun, and I'll try to get some more battle reports up. I know some of you guys said that you liked them, so maybe I'll have another one coming out next week. See you later.